Hello dear student, once again welcome in another most important topic of this series. Uh, we were discussing about the general method of preparation of bases, and we have already discussed two methods for preparation of bases, and third one is by the action of water on metallic oxide. When some metallic oxide dissolve in water to form base. Okay? Base means metallic hydroxide, and you know the metallic oxide and metallic hydroxide both are base. Clear? Some metallic oxide that can dissolve in water. Okay? Now we are seeing here. Let us see when sodium oxide dissolved in water to form sodium hydroxide, NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Okay, dear student, to balance the sodium, multiply sodium hydroxide with 2. Clear? I think all the atoms in both sides is equal. 2 hydrogen atom, 2 oxygen, 2 sodium, 2 sodium. This reaction is balanced reaction. You can see here, when sodium oxide, metallic oxide, sodium oxide dissolve in water, it forms sodium hydroxide, and sodium hydroxide is the base. Clear? Now second one is when potassium oxide K2O once again dissolve in water to form potassium hydroxide, KOH, potassium hydroxide. Okay, to balance this reaction, multiply in right hand side by 2, all reaction is balanced. Clear? Once again, let us see the another most important example when calcium oxide dissolve in water to form calcium hydroxide. Okay? Clear? This is quick line and it is known as slag line. Okay? This is slag line, this is quick line. Okay? Now to balance the equation, here is, I think everything is balanced. Okay, every atom is balanced in both sides. This is balanced equation. Okay, so when metallic oxide dissolve in water to form bases is the another third most important method for the preparation of bases. Clear, dear student? Next one is by double decomposition. Clear? Next one is, fourth one is by double decomposition reaction. Okay? By double decomposition reaction. Okay? In this reaction, when, let us see the example, when ferric chloride is treated with sodium hydroxide to form ferric hydroxide and sodium chloride. Okay, let us see, dear student, when ferric chloride, a salt, treated with a base like sodium hydroxide, NaOH, it forms another type of bases like ferric hydroxide, FeOH whole thrice, because here the oxidation number of iron is 3. So here should be 3. Okay, dear student, ferric hydroxide, and next product is sodium chloride like this. Here 3 chlorine, so multiply sodium chloride with 3, and here 3 oxygen, here multiplied with 3. I think this reaction is a balanced reaction. Okay, dear student. So you can see here when one type base when react with ferric chloride, it forms precipitate or ferric hydroxide. This is the another type of base because it is metallic hydroxide. Clear, dear student? Okay. Next one is when copper sulfate treated with CuSO4, copper sulfate treated with sodium hydroxide and NaOH to form cupric hydroxide and sodium sulfate. Cupric hydroxide CuOH whole twice and sodium sulfate Na2SO4 is sodium sulfate. Now to balance this reaction, multiply sodium hydroxide in left hand side with 2 to, I think this reaction is a balanced reaction. Okay, dear student. So these reactions is also known as double decomposition reactions because here decomposition of sodium hydroxide and ferric chloride also taking place, and in this case sodium hydroxide and copper sulfate both substances decomposes to form and their ion is exchanged to form product is known as double decomposition reaction. Okay, dear student. Next is thermal decomposition of salts. Fifth one is thermal decomposition of salts. Okay, dear student. What is thermal decomposition? When decompositions take place with the requirement of heat is called thermal decomposition. Okay, that means after giving heat some substances decompose to form product. Okay, when let us see the example. When calcium carbonate is heated, when heat given to the calcium carbonate, it decomposes to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This decomposition takes place due to the supply of heat, so it is known as thermal. Thermal means heat. After giving the heat, if such substance break down to form new substances like product is called thermal decomposition reaction. This is the example of thermal decomposition reaction, and here salt is decomposed. This is salt, calcium carbonate decomposed after giving heat to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So this is thermal decomposition reaction. Okay, dear student. Next one is when calcium nitrate CaNO3 whole twice NO3 calcium nitrate decompose to form calcium oxide, nitrogen dioxide, calcium oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and also liberate oxygen. Clear, dear student? To balance this reaction, multiply it with 2, 2 to the 4 here, multiply with 4. I think this reaction is not valid, here calcium 2, so here multiply with 2. This reaction is a balanced reaction. Clear, dear student? 3 to the 6, 2 the 12, 4 to the 8, to 10 to 12 oxygen, 2 calcium, everything is clear. Okay, dear student. Next is when lead nitrate Pb, lead carbonate PbCO3 once again heated to form lead oxide and carbon dioxide. When calcium potassium chlorate KClO3 is heated to form potassium chloride and liberate oxygen. Dear student, to balance this reaction, multiply it with 3 and here 2 and also it with 2. Okay? This reaction is balanced reactions. Okay, dear student. So next one is hello, dear student. Next one is how will you form ammonium hydroxide, because ammonium hydroxide is also known as a base. So when ammonia dissolved in water to form ammonium hydroxide. Okay, when ammonia dissolved in water to form ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, and this is known as a base. Clear, dear student? Okay, this is another example of this. Next is by the precipitation of insoluble metal. By the precipitation of insoluble metal. Next one is by the precipitation of insoluble metal hydroxide. By the precipitation of insoluble metal hydroxide. Okay, dear student. Now see, in this reaction when insoluble metal hydroxide by the preparation of insoluble metal hydroxide. In this reaction when some salt is treated with some soluble metallic hydroxide to form insoluble metallic hydroxide and insoluble metallic hydroxide or soluble metal hydroxide, both are known as bases. Okay, dear student. So when aluminum chloride AlCl3 is treated with NaOH, it forms aluminum hydroxide AlOH whole thrice, dear student, and NaCl is a byproduct NaCl. To balance this reactions multiplied with 3 and also with 3. Okay, dear student. So here aluminum hydroxide formed is insoluble metallic hydroxide. Clear, dear students? Once again, when zinc nitrate is treated with ZnNO3 whole twice treated with NaOH to form zinc hydroxide, ZnOH whole twice, and also sodium nitrate. So form here sodium nitrate NaNO3. Okay, dear student? Okay. Now to balance this reaction multiplied with 2, also with 2. Okay, dear student? Same here when ZnNO3 whole twice zinc nitrate treated with potassium hydroxide is once again formed Zn. It is precipitate form PPT, so it arrow should be in downward direction. Okay, the point of arrow should be in downward direction. Once again, zinc hydroxide to form potassium nitrate. Clear, dear student? To balance this reaction multiply with 2. Okay, I hope this reaction is a balanced reaction. When ferric chloride FeCl3 once again treated with NaOH or KOH, potassium hydroxide to form FeOH whole thrice to form KCl is multiplied with 2. This reaction is a balanced reaction. This is the precipitate form of metallic hydroxide. These are precipitated form. Okay. So arrow, the point of arrow should be in downward direction. Okay, dear student? Okay. Next one is by heating nitrates of metals strongly. Next, by heating carbonates of metal strongly. By heating metallic carbonate. Okay, dear student? So see here, when calcium carbonate is heated to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide, and when zinc carbonate also heated to form zinc oxide and plus carbon dioxide, and these are also the example of thermal decomposition reaction, dear students. Also when copper carbonate is heated to form cupric oxide and carbon dioxide. Clear, dear student? Okay. Next and last one is by heating nitrates. By heating metallic nitrates. When metallic nitrates is heated to form metallic oxide with the elimination of nitrogen dioxide. See here example, when calcium nitrate NO3 whole twice is heated to form calcium oxide and nitrogen dioxide also liberate oxygen gas. Clear, dear student? To balance this equation multiply it with 2. Okay, I think this reaction is balanced reaction. Okay, 2 2s are 4, that means it should be 4. Clear? Next one is zinc carbonate, like this. When zinc nitrate ZnO3 whole twice react to form zinc oxide and nitrogen dioxide and liberate oxygen once again. To balance this reactions, multiply it with 2, it with 4, add it with 2. Okay, this reaction is a balanced reaction. Okay, dear students, once again, the copper nitrate, CuNO twice heated to form cupric oxide plus nitrogen dioxide and nitrate oxygen. Clear? To balance this reaction, multiply nitrogen dioxide with 4 and cupric nitrate with 2 and also with 2. Okay? These are the reaction. With the help of these reactions, we can prepare bases. Okay? These are the bases. Clear? You know, these are metallic oxides, so these are bases. Okay? In next video, we will discuss about the properties of bases. Okay, dear students? Okay, thank you.